Hello, friends, and welcome to Spirit Said. My name's Karen Knight, and I'm here today to give you your July readings for the collective. Um, so, I hope that June was good for you and that you managed to get some positives out of the month. Without further ado, let's go straight into the reading, shall we? So, the way I've been doing it recently is I've pulled some cards already. Haven't really spent much time looking at them, but so we've got Collective 1. We've got collective 2, or we've got collective 3. So if you could just decide, maybe close your eyes, decide which collective you think you belong to. 1, 2, or 3. Just give you a moment to decide. And then we are going to jump straight into collective 1's readings. So I've used lots of different cards here from various decks. As you know, I do like all the different cards that are available. Okay. So the first card I pulled for collective 1. So if you chose number 1, this is a reading for you. Take what resonates, discard what doesn't. Obviously, it's quite a big collective, so some things might resonate and some things may not. The first card I've got for collective 1 is the light card from the fairy deck here. This is very beautiful. It says, the Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So just a reminder that light can penetrate the darkness. This just means that it's time to try and shine your light in the darkness that's been around. If you are feeling that it's a bit dark around you, just continue shining your light. This fairy card has just come forward just to remind you to keep shining and to keep going. And on that note, also we have from Archangel Michael, go forward fearlessly. So this card just asks you to walk forward fearlessly. If you are worried about anything, it's time to go forward and be brave. You can ask Archangel Michael for his support if you feel that way inclined. Just ask him to come in and help you with the situation. But this is about you walking forward, being brave and just embracing what you do have and trying to make the most of it, but also trying to improve your situation as well. I do feel you guys in collective 1. And that brings us nicely onto the manatee card from the animal deck, which also says accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So as I was saying, go forward fearlessly, keep walking in the right direction. So what you need to do here is to accept the situation that you can't change, but anything you can change, keep moving forward and keep trying to make the most out of the situation that's in front of you. But fighting against the tide is not going to work, collective 1 at the moment. You need to find a way around the heavy flow of the stream, find your way around, find some stepping stones, and then go forward fearlessly. Keep shining your light, okay? Because light can change any dark situation. Now, interestingly, we've got the selling out card here from one of the other packs I've got. It's a little bit blunt, this card. So this card really is just saying that basically you've done everything you can do. You're basically laid bare. You've done everything you could possibly do in a certain situation to make the most of it, and you're kind of done with it. So this does link in very much with this accept the situation, and rather than trying to change it like fighting against the tide, but you need to just go forward fearlessly with the light. So I hope that kind of makes sense. But in light of that, we're also looking at the mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So we know there's a situation that maybe you've done your best with. There's nothing much you can do about it now. You're not going to go with the... It's almost like you need to go with the flow, but if you want to change it, you need to find the stepping stones. But you need to go forward fearlessly. The mirror is a card that's saying who or what is triggering you. So just to become aware of that and remember this light card, the light in the darkness. Now we've got possibility coming through for you in the the unicorn deck. And this card reads, raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. So unlimited potential coming in. That means that whatever you kind of put your mind to, try to achieve something to see, like maybe creatively or academically, to go forward fearlessly. I'm going to bring that card back in. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited possibilities coming in. So just be aware of that. And also you've got to discover your life purpose as well. So your life purpose is coming in too there. So just a reminder about life purpose. Do what feels right for you. We don't all have to set the world on fire. Sometimes people's life purpose is just to be kind. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you're interested about that, there is an article that I wrote about Love, Light and Reality, which is in June. Spirit said, have a look at that, about your life purpose, and maybe we don't all need to be these amazing entrepreneurs. Okay. Trust that you have the resources to get you through the challenges before you. Okay, so the possibility, and you've got the resources, so just trust in the universe and keep shining that light, and it should all go your way. So as far as go forward fearlessly, you know, you've done everything you can do with this selling out card. That we know there's a situation that there's not much you can do about, but maybe there is something else that you can do, or a different way you can go and go forward fearlessly, and just keep an eye on what is triggering you. So I hope that makes sense to you, you guys in Collective One. Okay. Oh, let's pull a card. If you just want to have a little think of a question, and I'm going to pull a card from the deck of what should you do now. So have a little think of a question, Collective One, and I will pull a card in relation to that. So if you've got your question ready. Oh goodness, there's a lot falling out there. And then, so we've got show all your love in relation to that question that you asked. Show all your love for Collective One. So I hope that makes sense to you and you can take that. Let's move forward now to Collective Two, and let's see what you've got. So, looking at Collective Two, the first card I pulled from you, we're starting with the fairy deck this month, is Life Energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings you lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Okay, so this card is about life energy. It says that the sunshine is going to be bringing you more energy than you've had, maybe in June. It's reminding you to shine your light and to heal anything that needs to be healed, things that you're stuck on, things that are not serving you anymore, just to move away from that and to just accept it and release it. Okay, maybe look at some moon rituals or something like that. Now, what else do we have here for you, Collective Two? We've got Take a Break. Okay, from the Work Your Light cards, we've got Take a Break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, so a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. That's what they're saying. Saying time to take a break. Maybe you've been working too hard in June. Maybe you've just been maybe not working too hard, but your energy's been down and it feels like you're working harder than normal. It's time for you to take a break. That's like a mental and emotional break as well, not just a physical break. So if you can't actually physically take time off work, maybe take a mental break and emotional break where you just, I don't know, watch the telly and do some fun things, do some art, something that you enjoy, that you feel can lift you a little bit, that you feels like a break, maybe some exercise, getting out in nature, all of those things. Maybe just consciously think, right, I'm going to do things for me this week, rather than the chores, maybe, if you can't actually take time off at the moment. I know it is hard for some people. For those of you that are in a position where you've just got too much time on your hands and not enough money to do things, which I know a lot of you are in, again, just try to find things every day that you want to do for yourself that you've been meaning to do. Maybe sort out stuff, you know, but don't put pressure on yourself. You know, it's a time for you to take a break, not put more pressure on yourself. So do things you like doing. Okay. As this card says, a life's work, not a season. So get off the treadmill. It says positive thoughts create positive results from the Archangel Michael deck. So keep your feelings positive. Keep your intentions positive, everything to do with your energy positive, taking a break, everything like that. Positive probably is the way to go forward, because you are going to achieve results if you think in that, on that line. Now, with regard to that, you've also got the person you're asking about is trustworthy. So that's an interesting card from the Archangel Michael deck, and I think you'll obviously know who you're asking about. If you don't know, then maybe it will come to light in the month of July. But there is maybe somebody that has got good intentions, so keep an eye out with that. But as with anything, go with your gut instincts and don't put yourself in any kind of danger. The person you're asking about is trustworthy, so if you are being a little bit skeptical about some people, and you know that it's probably just past that's causing you to be like that, then maybe ask yourself properly, you know, is this right, is this wrong, you know, are they all right, are they not, or maybe you should just watch and wait. Okay, but yeah, that card is from the Archangel Michael deck. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Now we've also got the wild card. I really like this. So this is your wild side, your beauty, your love, your vivaciousness for life. So the wild card has come up for you guys in July. So maybe it's time to, yeah, take a break, get off the treadmill, do things that ignite your wild side and your beauty and your inner love, your love for life and your passion. And now we've also got the Courage card that's come up for you in Collective 2 here. Now the Courage card is saying you are safe, fear is an illusion, set strong boundaries. So this very much has a bit of a COVID feel to it, doesn't it? You are safe, fear is an illusion, set strong boundaries. So anybody that's coming in with too many opinions, too much pressure, you know, you're allowed to have your own thoughts and feelings about any situation. If you don't have to take on anyone else's views, so just bubble yourself up and, you know, be in the moment, be in what you believe, okay, and be open, but don't be pushed around, and have courage that you are safe. All right, so I hope that makes sense. Now you've also got, and that's interesting because it leads straight on from that one, the Blue Heron card. It says make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of judgment or disapproval from others. All right, so do what feels right in your heart and in your soul, what makes your heart sing, okay, and have the courage to do that, to make a stand for what you believe in. Again, you're not pushing your thoughts or feelings onto other people, it's just what you think. So as long as you're doing that and you're protecting your energy, that's all good. So yes, that brings us to the end of Collective 2's reading. So if you'd like to just have a little think of a question you'd like to ask the pack of what should you do now, I can pull a card for you. The collective here for Collective 2, if you have a little think about a question, I'm going to pull a card or hopefully give you some clarity or an answer. Again, these cards obviously are, oh my goodness, they're all flying out. Wow, is it all of these? It probably is. Okay, all right, so I did just want one. I've got no, you don't need to know why. It will be made right. Trust the process. It's going to be fine. Look for the signs. Be happy right now and make a move. Wow, that is that's rather a lot of cards for you guys in Collective 2. So regarding your question, you don't need to know why. It will be made right. Trust the process. It's going to be fine. Keep an eye out for the signs. Be happy right now and make a move when you know it's safe. So I hope that makes sense to you guys in Collective 2. I'm going to put them back in the pack. I think we'll put them all back in the pack, ready for Collective 3. So let's go forward. If you chose the pack of Collective 3, let's see what you have. Okay, so Collective 3, here we are with your reading. The first card we've got from the Fairy deck, which is the ones that I'm starting first with this month, is the Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be an impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Make sure you're ready for when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Okay, so guys in Collective 3, looks like you've got a journey coming your way. Now again, this might not just be a physical journey as in a holiday. It could be a journey in connection with your life journey, if you like, because I just want to come straight over to the past lives card, which has come out from the Unicorn deck. because obviously life is a journey. And it's interesting that this card has come out. It says, release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. So that is a journey as well. So not all journeys are the physical. So if you feel like you've got past life karma, you feel like cycles repeating, all of that sort of thing, have a little look into how to release things that are built up over centuries, maybe, you know, see how you can release that karma, if you like. And with regard to that, we also have, how teachable are you? So it does look like you're on a journey of learning as well. So the journey card again, how teachable are you? Maybe it's time for you to start learning something. And are you really listening? Are you really learning? Is it another repeated cycle? Is it not? Are you getting somewhere? Because with repeated cycles, all you need to do is just be aware that it's a repeated cycle and try to do something about it. Okay, because that's the first step, isn't it, on a repeated cycle? So we have also got for you your soul family card that's just come up. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So whatever you're going through at the moment, call in your tribe, your soul family, ask for help from those people that really understand you, and you're not alone. And you've also got, it was 2 cards that came out from the Work Your Light pack, Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. So this sounds very much related to sort of being very spiritual, sorting out your past lives, being on this like spiritual journey, and learning very much so, you guys in Collective 3. So calling your soul family. It looks like you're very gifted, priestess, mystic, teacher, sorting out your past life stuff. Now at the moment, it does seem to show that on this journey of yours here, that you've got the mountain goat here now. This shows that something is slightly out of balance in your life. So you need to do whatever you need to do to correct it. So again, that might be sorting out this past life karma, or sorting stuff out now. But you just need to correct your course slightly, because this energy that seems to be around Collective 3 is that you are very switched on, very spiritual, but something needs to correct. I feel like you've just had too much stuff going on for you, and maybe your head's gone down a little bit. Maybe call in your Sisterhood of the Rose, call in your soul family, and start down that more positive journey again, and get some support, you know, get some support, some healing, or maybe some learning some new skills, or some new meditations, or something a bit different that can like really raise you up. Now in relation to that, we've got, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So again, it does come up that something's a little bit out of balance. So when they say it's time to leave this unhealthy situation, that doesn't mean, oh my God, I've got to leave my partner or anything like that. It just means that you, I mean, maybe that might be what you need to do. Every person's different. But generally when this comes up, this is just coming up to say, there's something not quite right here. We need to sort something out, and it's time to change, all right? So it's a little bit like the Tower, I feel. It's time to change, time to do something slightly different. Now in relation to that, God is in charge, so just believe in God or the universe or whatever it is you believe in, but keep that positive vibe going, that you're going to sort it all out, and it's time to change or heal the unhealthy situation. And have confidence as well. Archangel Michael is saying, have confidence that it's all going to be okay. So again, coming back to the original card, life's a journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. Look out for physical, impromptu or planned holidays. And also, if it's not that kind of thing, then it could well be to do with energetic journey, if that makes sense. So I hope that makes sense to you guys in Collective 3. So if you would like to have a little think of a card, oh, I'm going to pull a card for you. If you'd like to have a little think of a question you'd like me to ask, a little pack of what should you do now, I can ask them for you. So if you just close your eyes and think of a question, and we'll ask for a card to come out to try and help you with the question you want some advice on. Have a card for Collective 3, please, regarding their question. Oh, so you have 3 that have just come out. Right, so you've got, yes, it's fine, ask no more questions, be vulnerable, and be brave, it's safe. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you guys. Yes, it's fine, be vulnerable, and be brave, it's safe. Okay, collective free. So that brings me to the end of your reading. I hope that makes sense to you. As with all the readings, just take what resonates and discard what doesn't. It's rather a large collective. But yes, I will be back in August to do some more readings for you. Have a absolutely fantastic July. Enjoy hopefully the sunshine, and hopefully the energy will improve. Fingers crossed for an absolutely fantastic July. Look after yourselves and each other, and I will see you next month. Take care. Bye bye.